Hey guys, this is Bro You Whack, and this is kind of like the second part of talking about the new things that are coming to Advanced Warfare, because today there's so many new things being added to Advanced Warfare that I had to make two different videos on it. With the first video I talked about the SAC-3 and the new variants coming out for that gun. If you want to check that video out, it's in the description below and on the screen, and it's also on my channel. I just talk about the new variants and what I feel about them, but today I'm going to be talking about the new royalty guns that are coming to Advanced Warfare, the new royalty elite guns, because there's about, how many of them? 10 more elite guns coming to Advanced Warfare, all dealing with the royalty edition. So I'm going to be talking about each different gun, the new stats, because there are new stats to each royalty gun, and just kind of how I feel about them, because all these, they're kind of similar to the elite guns that are already out, but some of them are also different, and some of them do make it a little bit better. So we're going to go in ABC order. There's going to be 10 new guns. Only 9 of them I do know the stats on. The only one that I don't know is the M1 iron sights. That's the only one that we don't know, since that was a DLC gun that just came out. But starting off with the AK-12 royalty, there's going to be +3 handling, and there's going to be no attachments allowed, which I kind of like the idea, how there's going to be increased handling but no attachments. I kind of like that with the elite guns. It adds a different taste to an elite gun, or just a gun in general. You can't throw on a red dot or extended mags or anything like that. But yeah, +3 for the AK royalty. The Emily, or as I like to say, the Amelie royalty, has +2 fire rate, and the magazine is actually cut in half. So that means, I don't know how much bullets are in there. I think there's 100 in that clip. Now it's going to be either 50 or was it 150? Either way, it's cut in half, and there's +2 fire rate. Coming next is the ASM1 royalty, which I just thought about it. How can they make the ASM1 any more god tier? But they happen to do that. They added +2 fire rate, but they did dumb down the damage by 1 and dumb down the range by 1. But they did add an extended mag, and I'm just thinking about it. Isn't that the Speakeasy? Don't they already have something like that? So it's going to be somewhat like the Speakeasy if they're adding an extended mag and more fire rates. So there's going to be more god tier guns already in Advanced Warfare. But hey, you know, there's other guns now in the game, so I can't complain. Now the BAL 27 royalty, I was thinking the exact same thing. Isn't that like the Inferno? Because here it's +1 fire rate, +2 handling, but 3 dumbed down mobility. So I'm thinking, well, that's kind of like the Inferno, but hey, you know, I'm not trying to complain here. I'm just saying that's sort of like the Inferno, but that's the BAL 27 royalty. The HBRA3 royalty has +2 handling, -1 accuracy, -1 range, but that does have a red dot sight added to that. So unlike the AK-12, you can't add attachments on here. The HBRA3, you can add attachments, but there's already going to be a red dot sight on there, which, me personally, I don't add a red dot to the HBRA3. I just find this to be a useless add-on when I could be adding more attachments to it, like the silencer or maybe a foregrip. But hey, a free red dot sight on the gun, I can't complain that much. The KF5 royalty has +3 range, -2 fire rate, which, you know, it does have some decent fire rate to it, and -1 handling. So the range, I think this is a good addition to it. The KF5 is not one of the best guns, but if you do add more fire range plus a foregrip, ooh baby, this thing's going to be killing everything in its sights. The M1 iron sights, like I said before at the video, I don't know the stats. There'll probably be more in-depth stats later on today, but I don't know the stats as of right now. But the gun, as you can see on the screen, looks pretty sexy. I forgot to mention the camos to all these guns. You know, I kind of like how they're adding the royalty camos to all these guns like the same exact way, but you know, I don't know what I really expected, but maybe a different variety of way the purple royalty looks on the guns. I don't know, but you know, I kind of like that this is like its own little subcategory. The royalty guns of Advanced Warfare all have the same camo, but moving on, I got distracted by the colors. The M1 iron sights look sexy. Going on to the MORS royalty, has +2 fire rate, +1 handling, but there is -1 damage, accuracy, and mobility. So there's a lot minusing and being added to this. I think this is the most changed elite gun in all of Advanced Warfare. Either that or there was one other gun I think that had tons of additions and subtractions, but this is sort of like the silver bullets. You're going to be quick scoping a lot with this, but it does have 1 minus damage, so you might be getting a little hit markers, so I probably wouldn't suggest this for quick scoping. I think the doctor will do it just fine. But moving on to the Pataka, or the Pateka, I don't know how you say it. The Pateka royalty has +3 range, but -1 accuracy and fire rate, and also just like the Emily or the Amelie, the magazine is cut in half. So I think like this, I think this was the 150 clip, cut down to 75, or maybe it's 100. Either way, you're only going to be getting half the bullets, but the range is increased, which, you know, for a light machine gun, I don't need that much range. I rather would have wanted damage for the light machine gun, but hey, it's still +3 range and only -1 accuracy and fire rate, and plus the magazine is cut in half, which you can get over that. Trust me, you can get over that. And the TAC-19, I think this is the worst out of the royalty editions of the new elite guns, but still, it's going to be a decent shotgun, and it's the only shotgun if you don't count the M1 iron sights, which really isn't a shotgun, but it does have +2 accuracy, -2 mobility, -1 handling, but the magazine size is increased. Well, there is an extra magazine added to the gun, not the magazine increase. So there is a lot going on here. The accuracy for a shotgun, I mean, it's a shotgun. You're going to be going in close range. They should be an arm's distance away from you, so you really shouldn't be adding accuracy to it. The mobility, you're going to be running around with it, so this is like the more like, why would you add more accuracy and lower the mobility when both of those things you do? You need more mobility, you need less accuracy. That's the thing. So I rather would have wanted those to switch rather than just those have -2 mobility and accuracy. But hey, that's what they decided to do, and that's all of the elite guns for the royalty edition for Advanced Warfare. So let me know how you feel about them. The TAC-19 I feel like should have been better. Same with the light machine guns. And the ASM1 and BAL, they didn't need it. Honestly, they didn't need it. It's like a football player, right? You take the best football player, like say Aaron Rodgers or Calvin Johnson. You guys probably don't know who those players are, but they're god tier players. Give them steroids, and that's exactly what the ASM1 and BAL is. They're giving them steroids. The BAL base weapon is good enough, same with the ASM1, but just adding more fire rates and adding more accuracy is just giving them steroids. But either way, I'm not trying to knock on the guns, just saying that they probably didn't need them. I rather would have liked the IMR royalty edition, or maybe the MP11 royalty edition. But hey, those are the 10 guns. Maybe they'll add more later on, but let me know how you feel about them. Let me know if you've gotten any of the royalty guns, and I'll see you guys later. Enjoy the rest of your day, and bye.